crying emojis in the chat. Oh my lord, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Duty, back again with another video, and of course, we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a disastrous day of technical support. That's right. Of course, Phil did nothing wrong. He did everything correct, and apparently, Comcast is a detractor. That's right, folks. After spending nearly almost 4 hours of troubleshooting, our boy Phil is nowhere near close to a resolution, which means he can't stream, he can't see who supported, he can't do shoutouts. It's not a good situation for our boy Phil. So of course he's full panic, and of course we hear it coming out on his daily rap. He spent about 13 minutes going over the same shit he talked about on his nightly stream, so I condensed it a bit. Let's see what Phil had to say.
Hello everyone, Phil here with the Daily Wrap. As you can tell, I'm not in a very good mood. Today was a really messed up day. Allow me to explain what's going on. So, in a nutshell, today we were streaming Spider-Man 2, having a good time. We were about 2 hours into today's stream, making good progress in the story and the like. And as I'm streaming, my modem in my office had essentially stopped working for about 60 seconds and then started again, and everything was fine. But then all of a sudden, around 2 hours into the Spider-Man stream, my laptop stopped working on the internet. It was working, but it was not connected to the internet. And we tried, no exaggeration, for about 2 hours to figure this out and figure out what was going on and why, excuse me, not 2 hours, an hour, until 4 p.m. to figure out what was going on and why it wouldn't connect and why I couldn't see chat on there, and it was basically a mess. I spent about 2 hours between my streams trying to figure out what was going on, why I couldn't access the internet, what was going on, and then I tried talking to my ISP. That was a waste of time because it was after hours, couldn't talk to anyone on the phone, and the chat was worthless. I tried a million things, and then on the late stream, I said to everyone, well, simply because I can't have my laptop working, it means that I can't really talk with you guys actively. The only way I can do it is by having my phone open and using a YouTube app to see the lines of text flying by, which is not effective. I can't see contributions coming in effectively. So it's really a messy stream. So rather than us playing Mario tonight like originally was planned, instead I was going to do a late night stream where we were just going to hang out and try to figure out how to fix my stuff. After trying a million things, all right, literally a million things that were attempted, what we came to the determination of is that essentially this is something that I can't really fix. It looks like this is an issue of my ISP. Not me. Like, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. It's just my ISP is screwed up. And because of that, I can't really fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing I can really do to fix the issue. We tried everything. We tried using a different DNS server. We tried directly connecting to my modems via various methods and trying to bypass stuff. But it seems like, yeah, the root cause of my problem is definitely something to do with my ISP. And that's awful, you know? I wish it wasn't. I wish that everything was working and I could say to you all that we're going to do the same streams and everything's going to be great. And that's just not the case right now, okay? This is very frustrating for me because I want to be able to promise you guys streams of games and things that we're going to be doing. And right now I can't do that because I actually don't know what's going to happen with my internet. Right now it's so weird because my desktop is still working. Like, no exaggeration, my desktop is working fine. When it comes to streaming, like with my my desktop computer, you know, streaming streams and stuff. But my laptop right now is not actively working. I'm trying different things right now as I'm talking. I'm messing around with stuff, and it's so weird because we tried for 2.5 hours and couldn't get anything to work properly. And then basically, after 2.5 hours of messing around, I got it to connect wirelessly to my network downstairs and got it to like half load by changing the DNS instead of connecting to my ISP's DNS servers, but instead getting it to connect to like the Google DNS servers. We were actually able to get it to load on like google.com. It would load, and we could get like YouTube to partially load but not fully. Like, it was a big mess. Like, it was trying to load and it was like fighting and really trying, but it wasn't really working that well.
Phil. You know what would probably have solved this? If you want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on WWE Champions and actually bought yourself a decent PC. Because if you had a decent PC, you wouldn't need 3 other laptops, 3 desktops, your phone, and God knows what else to run your business, Phil. If you had one decent PC, you can run everything off of that PC. You can game off of your PC monitor and use your other monitor to view chat view chat and donations and so on. That's how every person in the world does it, Phil. That's how I do it. At that, some people even have 3 monitors, which is perfectly fine, which is a little overkill, but whatever. But if you had a functioning PC, a good PC, not even a high-end PC, a mid PC, Phil, you can handle this and wouldn't have this problem at all. It sounds like your ISP's gateway may have blocked you out, which is not a big deal. You just have to call Comcast and they just need to probably reset your modem and everything. I've had that before with like my Amazon Fire Stick, where Comcast thinks you're sharing your internet or your Xfinity app with someone, and they kind of lock you out. It's a phone call and it takes 20 minutes to resolve. It's not that difficult, Phil. But again, because you want to do things the stupid way, because what your setup is the most ridiculous, stupidest, cumbersome way to stream and record I've ever seen. If you would simply do what everyone else does and have a PC and have 2 monitors and have everything just feed directly into your PC and you game off your monitor, off your PC monitor, you probably wouldn't have this problem because you said it yourself, your desktop is connected without any issues. But again, you refuse to do the obvious. So you want to continue doing things the stupid way. And when you play stupid games, Phil, you win stupid prizes. And I'm here to tell Phil, you're stupid.
No matter how much we tried. So basically very frustrating, all right? And here's the thing. If I don't have internet working in my house, if it's only working on my desktop, that means I can stream. But it means I can't even download a game. It means I can't do anything that needs internet connectivity. I certainly can't play game online. It seems like this is some issue with Comcast, and I'm hoping that Comcast is just going to, fix this. But I don't have faith in them of fixing it themselves. So it may be an issue where I have to contact them tomorrow on my day off. But I have a ton of appointments tomorrow for my day off that I need to do, and they're all timed appointments that I have to be there on time for. So I can't be home all day to fuck with this. Just being honest, this is bullshit. That of course it has to happen the day before my day off when I have a ton of stuff I have to do. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I could go to sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow, all is well, and we're good to go. I could go to sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow, and it's even worse, and my desktop doesn't even work. Or my desktop could still work, but everything else still isn't working, and I need to contact Comcast via the daytime on the phone, talk to them about it, have them do testing, maybe schedule someone to come out here over the weekend. By the way, they don't come on Sundays, so I'd have to try to rush someone out here on Friday or Saturday if possible to test all my equipment and see what's going on and why things aren't connecting. It's just so weird because it was 0 issues. And then both modems today definitely had a problem with it disconnected from the internet, and the next thing you know, they come back and now they don't work right. And it's like, well, it's nothing I did on my end. My equipment still works, I didn't change my settings. It's obviously something on their end they screwed up, and it sucks that I suffer for it now, and we all suffer, because this Friday's Alan Wake 2. And right now, I'm trying to get it for you guys. I know what I did? I set up my phone as a wireless hotspot, and I've got my Xbox connected to my phone, and it's trying to download Alan Wake 2 right now, which it says is going to take hours to do because it's not a good connection. I don't even know if my ISP will allow me to do this, or if they're going to end up sending me a bill, for hundreds of dollars because I'm downloading it this way. I don't even know if this game's going to work once I download it onto my Xbox, or if it's going to need an internet connection to even access. I don't know how it works on Xbox. So, yeah, this is a bad situation. It's a crappy situation. I wish I could promise you guys that I will be here Friday with Alan Wake 2. I wish I could even promise you I'd even be here Friday at all. I don't even know if I will be. Right now, I'm lucky that my internet is working on my desktop and only my desktop. It's really weird that, like I said, like right now on my laptop, I can get Google to load, google.com, because I changed the DNS server to be Google's, so it works. But I can't get, like, anything else to load. Like right now on YouTube, I'm trying to get a YouTube page to load. It like half loads and then errors out and says, you're offline, check your connection. Even though if I could get Google to load, how am I not online? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the weirdest thing. So, I hate being uncertain. All right? Really, I do. I hate this. Also, what really sucks about this is last night, my stream of Mario was a slow one. Today, I didn't get to finish my stream of Spider-Man. So, obviously, it wasn't a full stream. It wasn't.
Okay, before he goes on, of course, low support, I want to address this specific issue right here. So, of course, Phil did nothing wrong. He never does anything wrong. Except for the fact that if he wouldn't have spent thousands on WWE Champions and bought himself a PC like a normal human being, he more than likely probably wouldn't be having this issue. The other thing, Phil, too, is you have two internet connections. You have a business line and I think a regular Comcast line. You love to talk about redundancies and making sure that you have things in place to avoid certain issues, right? Why do you have two lines with the same ISP? Why don't you have two lines with one with a separate line, like with a separate provider? Have Comcast and then have, say, T-Mobile. That's what I have. I have two separate lines. I have a Comcast business line, and then I have a T-Mobile connection that I use for just general household stuff. That's what I do. So if one of them goes down, I'm good. I have coverage either way. If both goes down, then there's nothing you can do. That's truly I did nothing wrong. But again, you fail to prepare for anything. You fail to sit down and say to yourself, okay, what can be an issue? What can be a problem? And what can I do to counter or make sure that I don't have a problem? And you don't. You sit there and you don't. And when shit like this happens to you, you complain, you moan, you bitch, and of course you did nothing wrong. Like always, you did nothing wrong. All right, now we're going to hear about the support.
A fully supported stream. Tonight, I had 2.5 hours of troubleshooting with my audience, and they were very cool about it, and there were some people who supported it, and I appreciate that, but it didn't do as well as a normal stream. I just had 3 streams where I basically got screwed, where, you know, I depend on that. You know, income, and now I'm screwed for 3 streams, and I just bought Howling Waves, like, damn. So, what I'm hoping is that this whole thing will be resumed, or resolved by tomorrow, and then I can fully have everything ready to go, excuse me, without any issue. But I can't promise that. You know, these are things that are completely out of my control right now. I don't like having things outside of my control when it comes to my business like this. I don't like having to rely on someone else or something else, but it seems like, sadly, that's the situation I'm in. I can't fix this situation. All I could try to do is see if I can have time to squeeze a phone call in with Comcast tomorrow. Not that that will resolve anything. I don't know if I'm going to have someone to come out here. You know what I mean? Like, I really have no idea how to go about fixing this problem. And that's probably the scariest thing. It's my life, it's my business, it's my livelihood. We all want to see a new release on Friday. I don't even know if I'll be here Friday to stream.
Oh, that's right, folks. The king of suffering. The man that never does anything wrong, but of course, everything befalls him. Anyway, that's all I had to say. If you want to check out my videos, I definitely documented everything that happened. It's pretty funny watching him flail around like a maniac just because he doesn't have any internet connection. And the funny thing too is someone recommended, hey, why don't you just get offline and go spend time with your wife? And he said, how? For what? We don't have any internet. And that's a very telling thing. Phil can't interact with other people unless he has internet. So you know what that tells you. They kind of just sit in their own separate rooms, eat their own DoorDash by themselves, and spend their whole day surfing the internet or playing Skyrim, which is pretty fucking pathetic. Anyway, crying emojis for Phil. That's all I had to say. Peace out.